The Pressing Comb, a Mother's Day poem, 2024. Back in the day, mothers pressed our hair and smoked cigarettes, had us smelling like Afro Sheen and ashtrays. They drink coffee and sit on the stool with the corded phone coiled around their bodies. We'd have to hold down the tip of our ears as their breath gently cooled our anxiety from getting burnt. What was that about? Because last time I checked, Mama would burn the back of our necks and the tip of our ears with the response, "Hush up now. I didn't even touch you." But the smell of burnt flesh and scabbed over skin was a reminder from the last time of how she didn't burn us. Her freshly painted manicured hands and wrinkled knuckles from washing the dishes, the clothes and the kitchen floors, scrubbed clean with the mixture of bleach and water and a smidge of dishwashing liquid, was now standing over our crowns. For those of us who have this memory of getting our hair pressed that only existed for certain heads, the nappy head we were teased and tormented about because kids can be mean and siblings can be worse and family members can dagger your heart with chanting words of, "Ooh, look at that nappy head." I remember those words from cousins, sisters, and peers. Most of us remember those words. But the pressing comb. It symbolized our microphone that echoed our nervous tick and soft-spilled words from our lips of frustration. Frustrated that Mama was curling our hair upward like Farrah Fawcett with our black curls sprayed with Afro Sheen and that sulfur 8 and blue magic grease. Our foreheads would remain shiny all day. But Mama didn't care. She'd pick up the pressing comb and curling iron from the stovetop, blew on it mildly with her breath like a gentle wind before it met our heads. The smoke and heat would cringe the ball in the back of our throats as we prayed to God that the heat would avoid our skin. This time, I bet there are a tribe of black girls that share the same scar on the tip of our ears. Mama would say, "Hold still now," as she put some Vaseline over the red inflamed skin that would turn black and scabbed over by tomorrow. The pressing comb was our dignified birthright, a step into the next realm of our childhood from barrettes and bows and twists and braids, ponytails with the hard hair knockers that looked like jawbreakers. It was our Saturday night ritual for Sunday morning church and sometimes weeknights for school the next day. Mama had our bangs curled under so tight, it took days to drop down to our eyebrows. We were coming into our own as young women, or maybe the next step of being an older girl because we knew nothing about being a woman. We barely knew how to adjust our bra strap, but knew for sure that if Mama didn't test that hot off the fire pressing comb on a white napkin to see if it burned, our hair would start sizzling and crisp up like fried chicken and catfish. We'd stare out the corners of our eyes to follow the pressing comb from the stove to our heads and hold our breath, gasping. And with the cigarette in one hand, Mama would focus on our edges, holding her breath until we flinched in terror of the heat. She'd shake her head, roll her neck, and smack her lips to say, "Child, I ain't even touch you." Happy Mother's Day, 2024, y'all.